David accepted the challenge. He didn't have to fight Goliath. He chose to fight Goliath. He wasn't pretending. He wasn't in denial like his brothers were. His older brothers were there. They were his playing army, if you will. There's a lot of people that play but aren't really serious. They don't take the challenge. A lot of people that play church but don't really serve God with all their hearts. I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but it's reality. David's brother would line up in battle formation twice a day for 40 days and run when Goliath shouted. David accepted the challenge. That's your first step. If you are going to make the difference that you want in your life, family, health, or whatever, you got to accept the challenge. I mean, really accept it. And maybe like David, you wonder, who am I to accept a challenge like that? David was the youngest of 7 brothers. His 3 older brothers were experienced warriors. The king didn't accept the challenge, and he was a head taller than any other guy in the army. And he didn't accept the challenge, cowering and shaking in his tent as he sent the battle out there to play army. David accepted the challenge. What challenge do you really need to accept sincerely? Even if you have those doubts like David did, who am I? Well, yeah, who am I? I killed a lion, I killed a bear. Let's look at the assets, the strengths that you have, and take that scary step and say, okay, this time I mean it, I accept. Love this quote by General Patton. Hopefully you know who he is, made famous by an Oscar-winning movie, Accepting the Challenge. So there's a lot of people that want to be winners. You're not a winner without accepting a challenge. There are a lot of people that want to be on top. You're not on top unless you accept the challenge. You're not that person. You're not that weight. You're not that friend. You're not that person in whatever community or sphere you're wanting to influence unless you accept the challenge and accept the challenges along the way to get to where you want to go. And General Patton obviously knew that very well. And here's the good news about accepting your challenge. It doesn't have to be something like Goliath right out of the gate. It doesn't have to be something heroic and spectacular. It just has to be accepted. I accepted the challenge 4 years ago to lose weight, and I had a goal in my mind. That was 4 years ago. I accepted the challenge. It wasn't a big deal. I just started exercising more and eating less. Accepting your challenge can be just taking that first little baby step action in that direction. Walking through your fear, walking through your disappointment, walking through your discouragement, walking through the battle within. I tried before and didn't make it. I tried before and couldn't do it. But this time I did it. Pound a month for 4 years. I'm 50 pounds lighter. It wasn't something heroic. It was just controlling what I could control. And I'm not talking about what goes in my mouth. I can control that. I'm talking about what is happening here between your ears when you start to accept a challenge. Accept that challenge. You make that decision of your will. The battle begins to rage in here. It's you against you. And who's going to win? When you accept that challenge, you're going to face those giants in your own mind of fear, doubt, discouragement, despair, all of that. But the good news is that you can control all of that. It was a long time ago, well, not that long ago, maybe 8 years ago, I accepted a challenge just to myself to jump off this big cliff into a river. Miles from the boat, there are lots of boats there, people watching people jump. I started to notice it was mostly young people, teenagers and people in their 20s. There was no one near my age on that rock. You know what? I didn't care. I kept swimming towards it. But then I also noticed it's 2-tier. There was a jump at about 25 feet, but then the big jump at about 45 feet. One on top of that, I started noticing, oh, not very many are jumping from there. They're all jumping from the lower one. So I kept swimming, I kept going, and got to the cliff. I'll show this as I'm talking here over and over again. Yeah, I climbed up 25. See, that wasn't all that precarious. I got up there pretty easy. I saw the jump up, and then I saw a young man head up to the higher one. And I asked him, can I follow you? He said, sure. Oh my gosh, to climb up, I was scared. See, when you accept the challenge, the first thing you got to know is you are going to face the battle in your mind, and I faced it hard and quick, and fear raised its ugly head, and I was scared. Got about halfway up the second part. The rocks were kind of crumbly. It was not at all easy getting up there. I kept going, got to the top, talked to the young man for a moment or two, showed me where to jump. He jumped. There I was up there squatting. My heart pounded, but I wasn't going back. I accepted the challenge. And in those moments, as I was climbing that rock, I just felt a still small voice inside of me saying, this is for something future. In other words, it was symbolic, or it was prophetic, that facing this challenge, you will need this kind of courage in the days ahead. And you pass this test, it'll be easy for you in the days ahead. And that's proven true the last few months. I faced the challenge, I jumped, and it was fun.
Do it, I think.
Yeah, do it now, dude. Jump. You got a video, man?
No. I'm trying to video him. Come on, Curtis, be careful.
Build a bit courage up.
Oh! He did it! Oh my God!
So what's the challenge you need to face? It could be life, it could be business, it could be relationships, it could be health. There's so many things. And maybe you've tried to face that challenge before and just fell down. Well, you know what? All you have to do is get back up again. I want to help you with the battle within. Chances are, if you didn't get to where you wanted to go and accomplish what you wanted to accomplish, win what you wanted to win, succeed at what you're hoping to succeed is, chances are, highly likely, you didn't win this battle first and along the way. That's the one I want to show you how to win on a regular basis so you can win that challenge and win bigger at life. My challenge to you is to accept your challenge, and when you do that, you're going to start your battle within. It's action, it's steps that reinforce then your path to success of succeeding at that challenge. The step might be as simple as acknowledging it. Oh, there's the step. Oh no, there's that doubt. Just acknowledge it. That can be a step. I have stinking thinking. That can be a huge step towards your path, towards victory and conquering what it is you're wanting to conquer right now. The step might be making a phone call. It might be just not eating as much at night, like it was for me for 4 years. Just on and on. Take that, even if it's a baby step. Accept the challenge. Take that step. Let me know what it is. I'm rooting for you. All right. This is Curt signing off. Accept the challenge. Subscribe, like, share this. I want to get mindset training out to a bunch of young warriors. And when I say young, I'm 65, so that's 64 and under. Yeah, so that you can start sharpening your mind and start winning your battle within. We all have it. If anybody says they don't have it, just run away from that person. You don't want to be around someone that's such a liar or deceived. We all have it. We all have our your inner battle. We all have it. And we can ride this together. We'll be more victorious together, too.